It's Oklahoma Weekly Update on Coffee with Democrats with hosts Scott Hamilton and Kevin Dawson. Well, good morning and welcome to Coffee with Democrats. I'm Kevin Dawson.
And I'm Scott Hamilton. Thanks for joining us today.
Well, here's the news that we have from this last week. Scientists in the United States are concerned about zombie deer disease. Haven't heard of that one before. However, here in Oklahoma, we are concerned about Ryan Walters driving the streets of Oklahoma while making car videos. So if you're on the streets of Oklahoma, be on the lookout for a raging lunatic making car videos with his mother's for KKK Handmaid's Tale's Liberty van.
That's a mouthful. In other news from Oklahoma, Governor Kevin Stitt signed HB 1955, eliminating the state's 4.5% tax on groceries starting this August, while also prohibiting local governments from preventing Ryan Walters from making car videos from his mother's van.
The same day that Senate Majority Leader Greg Treat admonished State Senator Tom Woods for making comments about LGBTQ being filth and not being wanted in Oklahoma, the senator doubled down on his statement, which proves trick or treat happens more days than just Halloween in Oklahoma. Maybe going behind the woodshed for a treat isn't what it used to mean.
It must not be. HB 3550, authored by Representative Danny Sterling, a Republican out of Tecumseh, would give Oklahoma House lawmakers the final say in school accreditation changes, ultimately stripping the state superintendent of public instruction the authority to do this himself. We cannot wait to see the videos of Ryan Walters in his Moms for KKK Liberty van for this one.
Oh, this is a serious one here. It is serious. Henrietta families push for convicted child sex offenders to serve full sentences. Now, the bill advances in the House, where we can expect the possibility that there will be exceptions that will be made by the Republicans for the rich Republican political leaders and directors of youth programming at Falls Creek Baptist Youth Camp who believe 13-year-old children can consent to sex without adults. Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's no real surprise that Governor Stitt has flip-flopped yet again. He was a strong Trump supporter, then flipped to DeSantis. Now he's flipped back to supporting Trump. Many Oklahomans are just wishing that instead of flip-flopping, Stitt would just flip off.
Ryan Walters made the news yet again, who hates indoctrination until he's the one indoctrinating. Last week, he was filmed praying a Christian prayer for Israel with a bunch of public school children. Indoctrination much there, Rye?
Well, we know how much Ryan Walters loves his headlines, and he got a new one. Over 350 organizations are now calling for his removal from office. He's already up to his eyeballs in lawsuits. How much is his incompetence actually costing the taxpayer of Oklahoma? It will be a big tab, a very big tab.
Very big indeed. And here again, we have Senator Woods back in the news again from Tahlequah, who recently referred to LGBTQ plus Oklahomans as filth. Well, when he was called out by Senator Treat, Woods doubled down. Thanks to some good research by the Lost Ogle, we now know that Senator Filth has a huge thing for Only's fans. Over half of the accounts he follows are naked or nearly naked women. The rest, you don't suppose they're men, do you? Why are these holier than thou types always caught with their pants down? Literally with their pants down. Maybe it's indoctrination.
It might be. Well, it's not every day that we can agree with Representative Mark McBride, but we have to give him credit for killing a bill that would require the Ten Commandments be posted in every public school classroom. He said, not every kid in that classroom is the same faith as I am. Well done, Representative. I can't wait to see the kid do a video in his Moms for Liberty van while whining like a little bitch to all of us sycophant KKK.
And in other news, in the governor's aspirational quest to make Oklahoma #1, he is probably cheering the fact that Oklahoma made another top 10 list this last weekend. We are the third most stressed out state in the country. Not New York, not California, not the liberals on the coasts, but the red state of Oklahoma is all stressed out. Imagine that.
Well, and here's a reason why so many people are stressed out. 22 hospitals in rural Oklahoma are in imminent danger of shutting down. Now, this will make accessing quality health care already difficult for many rural Oklahomans even more challenging. Friends, Oklahoma is more than Oklahoma City and Tulsa, and our elected leaders need to come to terms with that before more people needlessly die. But maybe that's the plan for Stitt, just like he did during the pandemic when 33,000 Oklahomans needlessly died under his failed leadership.
Oh, for crying out loud. Well, here we go. We don't write the headlines here in Oklahoma. The headlines write themselves. Until next week on Oklahoma Weekly Update on Coffee with Democrats, I'm Kevin Dawson.
And I'm Scott Hamilton. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.